Morning.
Morning.
Charlotte's right there too. This morning we are doing the $1 Million Highway, which is like 70 mile. It's supposed to be one of the like prettiest highways in America. So
Most dangerous.
Yeah, and most dangerous, and it takes you to what they call the Switzerland of the Americas. So we're doing that this morning, and we have a little audio tour going.
Was born in Russia.
There it is. So we'll take you along the way.
So we're currently on the $1 Million Highway, and we opted to get this app. There's only one of them out there. I think it's called $1 Million Highway Tour or something like that. Anyways, basically, once you're in the app, you purchase their little tour for $14.99 using your Apple Pay or whatever. And once you start driving, it has an onboard map that you download, and you download all the audio sections. So when you lose service, it doesn't really matter. Watch.
You see that mountain on our left?
See, it's completely automatic.
Cliffs. Such a hard time building his railroad. Even after Mears built his railroad, there were problems getting metals.
So as your little blue dot gets into the circles on the map, so they're like GPS locations, it automatically plays the next chapter. So basically hook up your phone to your car, and it's like an audio guide, but for driving, and you don't have to touch anything once it's started. So pretty neat little feature. We're going to test it out on our little...
Driving as you
there it goes again.
Others say the name alludes to the huge amount of gold found during construction, while some even claim the name came from...
So this stretch of highway obviously goes further than what we're doing, but we're doing from Durango to Ouray. You can also do Ouray to Durango in the app. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
What do you think of this lake?
It's quite clear. Like that dog, you probably can't see now. It like literally jumps on and off that board up there. Look at it, it's getting back on. Charlotte would never do that.
Charlotte would dunk us.
She would. She'd flip us and be like.
So this is Haviland Lake?
He's moving right back onto the...
It's gorgeous, man. What a view.
See, if you didn't have the audiobook, we would have never known about this. Not the audiobook. Well, I guess it's the audio tour.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it so far. So the really cool thing already within the first 30 minutes of this trip so far is we would have never have known to pull off into this lake because it's a side road. It's not a lake that is on the main path, so we would have never known about it.
We're at 10,570.
10,570? Pretty high. Look at this view though, guys. Holy cow.
Cooler up here for sure.
What a view. So we are now at Andrews Lake, one of the pull-offs of this drive. Another gorgeous view, my lord. Lots of families hanging out over here. Got them a line, wet line, which we don't have, unfortunately. What do you think, Charlotte? No?
Out of here.
Gorgeous view.
Yeah, we're the Marvin.
Our highway's not so bad, huh?
No.
Not yet?
Lots of stopping though. Definitely bring snacks.
Yeah. So we're currently at Molass Pass, and this might be the best view yet.
I have to honestly say that the area.
So we are currently sitting at a place called Golden Block Brewery. It's like an outdoor area. Charlotte's with us, so we stopped here because it's dog friendly. We were in Silverton yesterday, if you watched that video for the train.
We would probably not be back for a long time.
Yeah, we thought we wouldn't be back here for years, but here we are the next day. Didn't realize that it's part of the trail, so we're getting some lunch. We just got some yummy looking spinach artichoke dip. So, or actually it's not really dip, it's on bread, but it looks really good. Doesn't that look yummy?
It's delicious. I was about to eat it before you started filming.
Well, go ahead and try it.
It's not hot.
Is it good? So now we've gotten our main dish. It's called a rock hound. Maybe like a meat-based dish with some mushrooms. It had like olives, but neither one of us like that. But we're still working on the spinach artichoke.
We've tried lots of different pizzas.
Yeah. Charlotte's hanging out down here. Not really enjoying being in public.
Nestled in the heart of the San Juan Mountains, the Million Dollar Highway is one of Colorado's most breathtaking and exhilarating drives. Stretching 25 miles between the towns of Silverton and Ouray, this iconic route winds through steep cliffs, hairpin turns, and jaw-dropping vistas at every corner. Built in the late 19th century, this highway is rumored to have cost $1 million per mile, a price justified by the gold ore hidden in its foundations. But the real treasure is the unforgettable experience where every twist and turn offers a new adventure. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-time visitor, the Million Dollar Highway is a journey you'll never forget.
So we got the Rocky Mountains over here, and then over here is a bunch of old mines that they're trying to reclaim. So you can see the red.
Those are really the Rocky Mountains.
What are the Alpines? Anyways, they're trying to reclaim these to improve drinking water, because mining over the years, even though according to this sign it supported World War II, has adversely affected water quality. So they're trying to reclaim all this. Man, they say 2 hours for this trip. I call BS on that.
No, they said 2 hours if you're just driving.
But we're not just driving.
No.
Yeah, we've stopped about 1 million times, but how can you not? There's so many good views.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is the only thing we had planned for the day.
Yep. So this is what is left of a town called Ironon. So when all the mining encampments were created in this area, this is one of the towns that seemingly popped up overnight. So there's some remains now. The last guy died in what, 60 something? 66 or something like that. So Mother Nature is slowly reclaiming all this. So we are at Bear Creek Falls,
Yeah.
which is this guy right here. You can see the preserved ripple marks. And you can tell that in the springtime this would be raging.
No, it's formed because one smaller glacier met with a bigger glacier.
It's pretty cool. You can kind of see like where the plates were. You know, where they broke apart?
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could see one of these guys, these bighorn sheep.
I want to see the lynx.
What's that? Is that the cat?
Yeah. So cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I don't want to see it up close. But, like, if I had my binoculars, that'd be cool.
So look right here, these are definitely hooves. Go all the way down there.
Mr. Sheepy is laying down there somewhere. Alright, so we've finally arrived at the town of Ouray. It's a cute little town. It is nestled right in between all of these little mountains, and that's why it's called the Switzerland of the Americas. So we left Durango this morning. It was supposed to take us less than 2 hours, Probably took us about 6, give or take. But yeah, so we're gonna check out the town.
One more Saturday night, you wearing them jeans so tight.
So we did find a off-leash dog park for Charlotte to enjoy. In Ouray, and Charlotte's trying to enjoy it. But there's 2 other dogs here. She's not big into other dogs. Lana was saying this is like the definition of a little mountain town nestled in a valley of mountains. So this town was created kind of like Silverton. They're competing to mine and all the things. So a little town like this sprung up. This one seems to be doing a lot better than Silverton though. They have a lot of stuff going on here. It's a very busy town. A lot of new housing and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Probably a lot lower in elevation too if I had to guess. So they probably don't get snowed in near as much. But I don't know. We're not locals.
You show your secret tattoo. Maybe I get one too. You and me can start a whole new chapter.
So we are at Cascade Park now. It's a pretty famous waterfall park here in Ouray. And we've already reached the base of the waterfall and it is quite the trek because it is very steep. So you can probably hear it in the background. Cascade Falls is the final cascade in a series of 7 that flow down the steep cliffs above Ouray. The main waterfall drops nearly 80 feet, creating a spectacular display as it crashes into the rocks below. Easily accessible via a short hike, Cascade Falls offers visitors a perfect blend of tranquility and natural beauty. Whether you're soaking in the mist at the base or taking in the panoramic views from above, Cascade Falls is a must-see destination for nature lovers and adventurers alike. There's a story about this building that made it all the way to the Supreme Court, but this was supposed to be a resort type area that failed. The whole thing ended up going to the Supreme Court, which is wild. You can definitely see why they wanted to do it in this area though. I mean, it's beautiful. Well guys, we are back at the campground. We are back from doing the $1 Million Highway. What an awesome scenic road. I think it's a little overhyped on the danger part of it. There are parts of it where, you know, not much in between the road and the cliff, but other than that, nothing to be afraid of. There are gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous, scenic views if you just are willing to pull off. We were told 2 hours both ways, you know, make it a half a day deal. Maybe eat when you get to Ouray and then come back. Man, we spent all day, very easily spent all day. We left earlier this morning, and just got back, and it is after 7 p.m. So now I love taking pictures and stuff and looking at the sights. Lana likes reading the history and stuff, so that's kind of part of it. But other than that, it was a great day. We loved every second of it. So tomorrow we will be packing up and moving on to Pagosa Springs. So spent a few days here in Durango, had a great time. Can't wait to see what Pagosa Springs has to offer. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, you know what to do. See you in the next one. Bye.